game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Right now.
They go play action with Khan. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
His first throw is an interception. That's DeMario Davis. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Stays in the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. Still fighting forward. Drake London! Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons make it a 1-score game. Drake London with the touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons seconds. Chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Camaro, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. David Onyemata there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
694.
Carr off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second and 10, here's Carr. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he got this close to midfield before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Camara running out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Camara gets it off the option. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. He's going deep this time. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Pitts brings it in. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Really Gay there on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On 2nd down, Robinson. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Penix on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. From the gun, it's Robinson. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score 6.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They start out 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Penix. Won't get this complete to Pitts. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Penix now to throw. That one's complete to London. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's good for 7 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Trying for it with Penix. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Lorenzo Carter there to bring him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go play action here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. That one's cut along the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Carr here from the gun. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Kamara. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie to trot the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints lead by 15 now.
Falcons 13. Blake Grumpy to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. On the move, past the 40. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They're set up at the 35 now. Penix on 1st down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, Penix. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here we go, set.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Gets out of trouble. He beams one deep. They connect on the deep shot. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons getting back to within 1 score. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Got all of it, but no good. He needed a touch more to clear that crossbar. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, check that.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second and 8. Finds London on the slant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, around to Robinson. Down the sideline inside the 40. Takes out a one-stop. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that makes it second and goal. Robinson on the inside give. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal.
Come on, set. 70 Ranger, 60 Maverick, go.
To the air with Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after as he gets out there now to kick this off. Here comes Williams on the return. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. They run it from the gun with Kamara. This is ahead for about 5. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Carr back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Looking for the back that time. And it'll be third and 5 coming up.
6-18. Right down.
From the shotgun, Khan. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th and 3, drive on the line. He's back to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
29. Hey, later, 2. 808. 1, later 1. What's up?
Throwing again, it's Carr. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense up to the line fast. 4th down, here's Penix. They connect for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Pitts brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Pete Werner has it.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Carr here from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 28. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion. Penix now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just
the end of the 3rd quarter.
On the set.
from the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hey.
Penix working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Penix now to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And they pick him off again. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints get it as he makes his third interception in this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They give to Camaro, left side. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Putting a receiver in motion. Carr throwing on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Trap 60.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got a man. Robinson has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Let's go. Go.
Penix looking to pass. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints take over as he ties the single-game record with 4 interceptions. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go play action with Carr. He sends this one to the end zone. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
throw on third down. Gets this one to Shaheed. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Hey, 734.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone, trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
You're mine. Express.
From the shotgun, Carr. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carr off the play fake. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Ready up.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds his target, Robinson.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Penix on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They put a receiver in motion here left. And again, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Let's go now. Pioneer.
Desperation time here on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. A lot of grass ahead. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Penix here from the gun. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Penix now on 1st down. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So 2nd down coming up. Penix working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
They connect for the first. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first. Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
From the shotgun, Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They send a man in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Kamara's got it. He's still going at the 30. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taken in by Shaheed. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Able to get it to Moore. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Ball game's not over just yet. Don't leave those seats. The interference call means we're going to have an untimed down here.
Dragon 60. Tag. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check go.
One final shot here. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So this will win on the road